Life drama.
At the beginning of 2017, I got pregnant and everybody got happy.
But shortly after, she had a bleeding, and unfortunately, she lost the baby.
And she became contemplative, thoughtful. Why doesn't it work out? And we suffered together.
We went through a real challenge at that moment, and it affected us.
Ivanilda did some exams and discovered the reason for the infertility.
My womb would only produce myomas. I had 20 myomas and they were increasing.
Myomas are nodules that remain fixated in the uterus, and they start to search for the nutrients of the uterus. They start to grow independently of the uterus, and they increase a lot the volume of the uterus. These small nodules are benign, but they can cause abortions and gestational losses. She had already lost a baby because of the various myomas that she had in the uterus. The doctor suggested a surgery for the removal of the uterus, and this course of action was not wrong.
So I said to her, let's wait. Even though the exams showed the opposite, we need to believe until the end.
We asked for a hormonal exam so that we could evaluate how she was ovulating, if she was ovulating. She had already been discouraged from getting pregnant because she was 43 years old.
I did the ovulation control every single day and I didn't ovulate. Then on August 11th, Pastor Fernando came to church and I listened to him from the outside.
But even on the outside, she listened to the message.
And there she even made a vow. It was her last hope of becoming pregnant.
I started to get swollen. Then my husband said to me, I think you are pregnant. The following day, I went to do the exam and I was pregnant. So I asked, Doctor, how can you explain this regarding myomas? And he answered, no one can explain God. I cannot explain something to you that has no explanation to me. Then we always kept that fear of the first months of happening the same thing. Then at the end of September, I went to do the ultrasound, and it was when I heard his heart beating, and then I was sure that it was a miracle and everything was going to be fine.
We saw that she revived again, you know. We saw the joy she felt.
We had the privilege of walking together throughout the whole pregnancy. By the grace of God, we managed to reach the end of the pregnancy without any troubles, without any problems. And today we have Isaac completing 6 months of life.
Isaac is our joy of the church, of my family. There are no words to explain. We are simply living the joy of having a son.
And I rejoice so much. I can only thank God for allowing me to live these moments. Nothing is impossible to God, you know.
We had this great surprise from God. Even though this case was something supernatural, something that went beyond medicine. I was never against medicine. I repeat what I said, there were no wrong actions taken.
And that God can change something that has no solution. I become emotional.
Today, Ivanilda is transformed, a godly woman used by God and active in God's work.
Today, Ivanilda helps to spread this joy to other nations.
There are so many women crying because they can't have children, and while the program is on the air through our sponsorship, it can reach these women, something I can't do. So this is what made me become a sponsor.
It's really good to see how happy both of them are.
He is the son of joy, truly. He is a gift.
And to him all honor and glory, right? She understood, brothers. This is important.